Hello, I'm gonna start off this video by telling you that if you're the kind of person who gets really dizzy if there's a lot of screen movement, this video probably isn't for you. Mostly because I fast forwarded a bunch of shit. This is like 4 hours of work compressed into like, I don't know, maybe 30 minutes. I'll have to double check when this is finished. So if you get dizzy really easily, click off. But anyway, um sorry for the bored voice. I did just come off a 4 hour stream, but well, not really. I got off a 2 hour stream, and then I kept working for 2 more hours, and then in between that, anyway, I got distracted. Sorry, ADHD. Um, so this is a Flambert artwork that I had like sitting around in my drafts for ages because I got busy when I was into Flambert. I was drawing them like crazy, and then I got like busy with work, and so I had like two whips, like two sketches I had on hand, and this was one of them, and I was like started drawing it like with the sketch underneath. That's why you didn't really see the beginning. It already had things on there because I only decided to stream like always through the artwork, like I don't know, like one eighth of the way through the artwork. I was like, okay, you know what, let me stream this. I may as well. I don't have anything to do and it'll keep me on track. So I started streaming, and you can see at the start right now I'm just blocking in everything, just trying to choose what colors should go where. That's why you don't really see the definition of a lot of shapes. It's just me just putting shit down, just trying to see where the fuck everything should go. And so right now I'm also deciding what lighting should be used. So very early on I was like, okay, lighting orange, everything else cool colors, because Robert's blue and Flambe's orange. There we go. So I started doing that, and I don't think I'll be explaining much of this artwork, mostly because there was no thought process that went behind it. Really, it was mostly just me zoning out for 4 hours and just drawing whatever the fuck I wanted, and that's why there was no proper no proper process. This was mostly just me just like doing whatever was going on in my mind. That's why you see me flitting about from one part of the screen to another, just constantly changing things. So anyway, I'll leave you to the silence that is this video. Actually, real quick, if you guys have some really good like Flambert fix, preferably the long ones that are like slow burn, could you just give them to me in the comments? Mostly because I'm looking for them. I think I'm running out out of fix. Genuinely, I've read so many. I think I'm actually gonna go back and reread some just to get to the updates again, because I've read too many. The last one I read was Damage Control. Really good fic. Honestly, I feel like the author should just like go into writing horror at this point, because like the tension with the surveillance stuff, crazy good. Like, bruh. And at some point I had to pause because Robert was getting like a little bit too relatable. I was like, I had to take a screenshot of a passage, and I was like, okay, guys, do you think I should send this to my psychiatrist next to it? And I was like, yeah, okay, I'm gonna send that there. But anyway, if you have like some really good Flambert fix that you've got on you, just like send it over so I can read them. I mean, I'm not gonna read everything because I'm a bit of a picky bitch, but like I love reading, so. halfway through this artwork, I wasn't even really sure if I wanted to include beef anymore, but the space felt so empty, and I was like, you know what? Let's put a little doggy in here. Like, I did originally plan to put beef in there, but I was like, do I really want to be drawing a dog? I'm bad at drawing dogs, even if I did, like, pencil an entire portrait of a dog once, but that was for my aunt, and I had, like, an entire week to work on it. But anyway, I was like, okay, do I want to draw beef? And I was like, yeah, but it would have been so cute. So here I am drawing beef. Nothing like, I didn't bother to render beef out too much though, because the thing is, this entire artwork, the entire purpose of this artwork was not to stress too much. So I basically just put anything down. I didn't plan too hard. I just went with the flow because it's a way for me to distress, because a lot of my work involves like planning artworks, because I am a UI UX designer, and it just gets really tiring to use my brain all the time. So I was like, why don't we just like do this, and then if it doesn't work, then do that, and then just keep changing and changing and changing until it got to something I like. And that's why this artwork was really fun for me, because I haven't like painted on one layer in so long. But this is one layer, and then like if I fuck something up, I just have to change it. I don't have to like go through multiple fucking layers just to find the one thing I wanted to change, and I can just liquefy things if I don't like it. A really nice thing for me to be doing, because it's too much work. The other like art style I usually use requires everything to be like super crisp, so using liquify doesn't really work, because it ends up making something like need like the pixel size would be too big if you use liquify, or like it would just add anti-aliasing and like blurring, and it just like it just doesn't work. It fucking sucks. But that's why this was so therapeutic for me. Very nice. Hey guys, when they got like Aaron Paul to voice Robert Robertson, do you think they intended him to be that hot? Because like, what, I'm pretty sure they did. Like on some level, know that Aaron Paul was gonna like drop some panties or some shit, or fucking drop some briefs, I guess, as well. Drop some underwear. Sorry, that's the word. Anyway, sorry, English isn't my first language. But like, do you think they were like, okay, let's get Aaron Paul in this, that sexy depressed voice? Yeah, it'll work on somebody, and then it worked on majority of the fandom. Definitely worked on me, cause like probably wouldn't be into Robert otherwise. Well, I probably would have been into him actually, because he was kind of depressed with Dry Wind. Like, I'm into that. No, anyway, I'm getting distracted. But yeah, do you think that they were like, yeah, he's definitely gonna be attracting some people with this voice of his? Cause yeah, yeah, I feel like they were. They probably were, right? Because like it's Aaron Paul. And you guys know that you're actually really lucky that I'm already editing this video, because like there's so many long ass moments where I'm just doing nothing, either because I got distracted talking to my Twitch chat, or like I got distracted doing something at home, you know, or I got distracted eating lunch or whatever. Like overall this piece took 4 hours, maybe 4 hours and 30 minutes max if you include the time that it took to like draw it before I started taking a video. So yeah, it's like 4 hours max. You're seeing just compressed, and with all of the parts just like cut out, so you don't have to deal with it. Around here is the part where I came back from like eating dinner, and I already had some time to stop looking at the artwork, so I went, and before that I was like, okay, this artwork's done, it's more or less good. And then I came back from dinner, I was like, damn, this artwork is shit. So I went and worked on it some more. I redid the lighting for Beef, fixed Robert's hair, added a pillow, fixed Robert's hair again, did a little bit more shading, and then the final part where well, you'll see it later, but the final part where I basically just adjusted the lighting and the color for everything, because I was like, this is a little too desaturated for the feel I'm going for. That's the final piece. Bye bye. Thank you for watching.